Very good morning to all. 11 Commerce Statistic chapter number 3. Last time that we completed up to 37. Okay, with graphical method we have to find out more. Okay, same thing that we have to find out over here. Example number 38. Okay, so what is the example number 38? Let's see. The distribution of the share price of a company on different days is given in the following table. Find out the mode for the share price using graphical method. Okay, so share price is there, so we have to write over here share price. Okay, then number of days. Okay, so share price is 200 to 210, then 210 to 220, 220 to 240, 240 to 260, and 260 to 300. So this is okay. Number of days 4, 13, 36, 16, and 8. Okay. So here in last lecture particular distribution is given, but here class length is given, here share price is given. Okay, so first of all we have to find out class length, then we have to find out that particular proportionate frequency, and then we have to draw diagram. Okay, so first of all we have to find out class length. So here class length, okay, difference between these two. So here 10, 10, 20, 20, and 40. Okay, so this is the class line. Now, proportionate frequency. What we have to find out? Proportionate frequency. Okay, so here proportionate frequency. Okay, so again, what is the formula of proportionate frequency that we have to learn? And on the basis of this, we have to find out particular things. Okay, so proportionate frequency is given. So the formula of proportionate frequency is class frequency divided by class length multiplied by minimum class length. Okay, so here that we have to study over here, that is what we mean by proportionate frequency. So here proportionate frequency is equal to class length divided by number 2, that is class frequency divided by class length multiplied by minimum class length. Okay, so this is our formula. Again, what is the proportionate frequency? Class frequency divided by class length multiplied by minimum class length. Okay, so here that is class length, that is frequency 4 divided by 4 multiplied by 10 is equal to answer is 4. Okay, then for second, that is frequency is 13, 13 divided by 10 multiplied by 10, that is 13. In third, 36, class length is 20, minimum class length is 10. Okay, so this is 18. Then again 16 divided by 20. Okay, so 16 is that, so that is 8. And again 8 divided by 40, minimum by 10, that is 2. Okay, so this is all about our frequency, proportionate frequency. So we have to take share price and proportionate frequency. Okay, so as per our usual, we have to draw x-axis and y-axis. Okay, so this is y-axis, then x-axis and here origin 0. Share price start from 200. Share price start from 200. Okay, so here it is not possible to start to 0 to 200. So here we have to sign zigzag. Okay, so here that is 200. Then we have to take a gap of 10. A gap of 10. Okay, so here 210, 220, 230, 240, 250 up to 300. Okay, so here 260, 270, 280, 290, 300. So this is x axis. Y axis, that we have to take up to maximum value is 18. Maximum value is 18. So highest frequency that we have to take, it is 18. Okay, so here again we have to take x axis with share price, y axis number of days. Okay, so here if you want to write, that is share price. Okay, and here that is number of days. Okay, so it start from 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, now we have to draw. Okay, so let us start from 200 and 210. It's a 4. Okay, so here 200 and 210. It's a 4. Okay, so we have to draw 200 to 210. That is 4. Then after 210 to 220, 13. Okay, so 10, 12, here middle one is 13. Okay, so join this line and up to 210. Sorry, 5. This is 210. Then 220 to 240. It's 18. 18 that is topmost. Okay, so this is 18. 240. Okay, so this is 240. Fine. Then 240 to 260. 8. 8 is here. 260. Okay, and 260 to 300. That is 2. So here 2. So to 300. 260 to 300. Okay. Now as per our things, this is A and B. Okay. C and D. E and F. Okay. So that we have to write. Then what we have to do? We have to do exact cross multiplication. So this is cross multiplication. This here, fine. Here. And what is the center point? Which is related to x-axis. That is our Q. Okay. So that is our Q. So here the value of Q is more than 220, less than 230, but nearest to 230. That is, it's a 227. Okay. So MO is equal to 227. So in this way, this is the third example. So in this way, we can find out the mode with the help of graphical method. What is new in this particular things? New is proportionate frequency is equal to class frequency divided by class length multiply by minimum class length. Okay, so this is example number 38. As well as next, advantages and disadvantages of mode is there. So theoretical part is there, so we have to discuss, and then only one example is remaining to complete this chapter, and that is example number 39 that we discuss in our next lecture. Okay, so here what are the advantages? Mode, it is easy to understand and calculate. So in comparison of other things, median and mean, mode that we have to find out in the easiest manner. In some time you can, with the observations, you can find out. Okay. Next, number 2, it can be found merely by inspection. Yes, inspection. Only you can see by the visualization you can find out the mode. Number 3, it is not affected by too large or too small value. If it is given too large or too small value, don't worry. Only what we have to do, how many times is repeated, and maximum time repeated, that is called mode. Last, number 4, its value can be found using graph, that we can see. With the help of graph, also you can find out the value of mode, which is not possible in other things. Okay, mean and median. So what are the disadvantages? It is not rigidly defined. Okay, mostly median is not used, mode is not used for the higher purpose, or repeatedly purpose. Okay, it is rigidly. Sometime that we have to find out mode. In comparison of mean and median, highly that we have to find. Number 2, there can be more than one mode for the given variable, whereas sometimes mode cannot be found. Sometimes that we already discussed when the starting of topic of mode. Sometimes 2 mode is there. 2 times same repetition is there. Sometimes there is no repetition. So that is the limitation. Sometimes more than one mode is there, and sometimes there is no mode. So that is also limitations for mode. Number 3, it has less stability to sampling as compared to mean. Stability is not there, highest stability is mean. Okay. And last, it is not suitable for the further mathematical calculation, where mean, median, okay, that is useful for the further mathematical purpose. But here, this mode is not more useful in comparison of mean and median for the purpose study. Okay, so this is all about 2 things that we have to cover. Number 1, that is example number 38, find out of mode with the help of graphical method. 2 examples that we have calculated. This is number 3, 36, 37, and now 38. Second one, advantages as well as disadvantages of mode. Okay, and then only one thing is remain, that some results for measure of central tendency. Okay, that and thereafter example number 39. So 2 things that we have to stop and remaining over here, that we will discuss in our next